In compliance with Chapter 4 of the Emergency Planning and Preparedness section of the International Fire Code, we wish to direct your attention to the exit doors located to the left and right sides of the stage and the north and south ends of the theater's main corridor, which is located under the balcony. In the event of fire or other emergency, please exit the building through these doors. Also, at this time, we would ask you to silence your cell phones.
Tom, second row. Next row. Next row. Next row.
Good evening, and welcome to the Sturgis Public Schools E-Academy and Community Education 2017 graduation. This is a very special occasion for our graduating students this year, and we are very thankful for all the family, friends, teachers, and mentors that are here with us this evening. It is truly amazing to have a part in each of these graduates' education. I would like to thank each of you for allowing us to be a part of your child's lives. It is a gift to be able to work with such great individuals. On behalf of our staff, we would like to thank you for this opportunity. Please welcome Dr. Thomas Langdon for our opening remarks.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and members of the SPS Board of Education. And a special welcome to each one of the members of our 2017 SPS graduating class. Let's hear it for each one of these outstanding graduates. Thank you. Please know that each and every one of you have made us proud. Beyond being an outstanding graduating class, you're also unique in an interesting way, because this graduating class is the first one to be primarily born in this new century. But not just a new century, a new millennia. There were no high schools in the United States at the time of the first millennia, 1000 AD. Actually, there was no United States. In fact, this thing we call public education, including high schools, is really in its early infancy now. In fact, 100 years ago, the high school graduation rate in the US was less than 10%. In the 1950s, it was in the 50% range. Today, the graduation rate throughout the United States is at 80%. But that still means that every 1 out of 5 students in the United States do not graduate. But you did. And that's a big deal because, and I'm sure you've all been told this, graduating from high school is like opening a door to your future. And here's another thing. There's no difference between your diploma and someone else's. While it is true that some of you may have taken harder classes than others, and some of you may have excelled more than others in those classes, the bottom line is that your diploma looks just like theirs. And to me, that is an important point. Because all of you, as of tonight, are starting out with a clean slate. You all have the ability to go on to the next level, whether that be the military, trade school, college, or whatever path you may choose. Because this is not the end, no, not even close. This indeed is only the beginning. This isn't the 4th quarter or the 9th inning. This is the beginning of the game just after completing warm-ups. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. But this is the really important part. You're on the team. You've made the cut. As you step out into this thing we call life, things will be easier in some respects and harder in others. You will have more freedoms and more limitations, more joys and more grief. But the main thing is you have already made the effort to succeed. And another thing to consider, you have no less reason to be proud of your accomplishments than any other graduating senior from any place in the United States. And perhaps you have more reason to be proud. Perhaps life hasn't been very easy for you so far. Regardless though, you have asserted and averted each obstacle in order to walk across this stage tonight. Some of those challenges were created by others, and if you're honest with yourself, you would recognize that some of the challenges were probably created by yourself. But allow me to let you in on a secret. It's not just you. Everyone in this room has had to work through difficult times, both by our own doings and by outside forces. The key is how you work through those challenges. And tonight, each one of you can say, I am a winner. And I have met the challenges and I've succeeded in the first leg of my journey. So grab your glove, get out on the field, warm-ups are over, it's the first inning. Congratulations, class of 2017. I can hear your fans already.
As I reflected on the message that I wanted to share out tonight with our graduates, I was very conflicted. How could I motivate a group of students that have already been so motivated themselves? They have worked diligently to overcome barriers, obstacles, mountains, treacherous terrain, and I could come up with many different phrases or monumental statements for them, but just one stuck with me. Our students are persistent. Now as I reflect on the meaning of persistent, I thought to myself, I wonder what the definition of someone who exemplifies persistence would be. The definition for persistence is continuing firmly or obstinately in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. How meaningful and applicable this statement is for all of our students here today. So I wanted to dig a little deeper in the meaning of and of course. With a little bit of nervousness, I decided I would search through the Urban Dictionary. And so sometimes when you're going through the Urban Dictionary, you never know what you're going to truly find. So I was cautious while I was doing this, but I wanted to continue my investigation because most of our students refer to the Urban Dictionary. So to my surprise, the Urban Dictionary also had a valid meaning and a relatable definition to the meaning behind persistence. So for the Urban Dictionary's definition, to be persistent, you are unrelenting, someone who never gives up, ceaselessness. This year, I can proudly say that you are all persistent. You have accomplished your high school diploma. You have made that decision not to settle for the minimum, and you have accomplished so much in your lifetime within our schools. So congratulations to all of you. At this time, I'd like to invite our class speakers up, Ms. Klarissa Parker, Mark Duffy, and Austin Dunlap. Our first speaker, Ms. Klarissa Parker.
This is huge, so bear with me because I'm a little nervous. But first I'd like to say how honored I am for the opportunity to be able to stand before you today and somehow have an impact on your life. I'd like to start with a little bit about myself. We all come from different backgrounds, and that's what makes us unique. I'm a mother of 2 beautiful little girls. I battle with a mental illness on a daily basis. I'm a recovering addict, and I'm a student. As you see, I had many obstacles to hurdle over and still do. But I wouldn't be where I'm standing right now if it weren't for my support group. I'd like to give a little shout out to Harry and Jessica for always being there for me. My mother and my father, my sister Candace for being such a good role model and single mother, my inspiration, my girls, and last but definitely not least, Ms. DeVries. Although I've only known you a short time, you welcomed me, as you do everyone, with open arms, eager to teach and in such a way where I was learning and understanding. You're a teacher every student dreams of, and I can't thank you enough. It is because of your guys' support that I stuck through it and accomplished my high school diploma. Lastly, I want to share a quote a friend of mine created. The strength of a woman is not measured by the impact that all her hardships in life have had on her, but the strength of a woman is measured by the extent of her refusal to allow these hardships to dictate her and who she becomes. You see, though I had many hardships, and still do, I refuse to let that dictate who I am and who I become. I'm a firm believer now, if you stick your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. And that's exactly what I did, and what we did, class of 2017. We're survivors and conquerors, and we're gladly graduate of 2017. Thank you.
My fellow classmates and parents, today is a momentous day in our lives. Many of us came to this school looking for a chance to earn a diploma. Not all of us have succeeded, but for those here today who were diligent in their studies and worked their hardest to complete their coursework, we have earned the right to graduate. Today is a huge stepping stone towards our future. Today we are the E-Academy class of 2017, and we are proving all those who may have doubted us wrong. I stand here with the misfits, those who felt singled out in the regular school setting, as well as with some traditional students. We have achieved success beyond what some may have told us we could accomplish. Because of circumstance, where we came from, what actions we have participated in, our past, or even our medical history. We are here today because of the choices we have made to be respectful and work our hardest and succeed. The teachers here at E-Academy deserve our thanks, and our success is because they have supported us. When we were down or upset or thinking we would never succeed, they gave us the tools to forge our own path to success. And now it is up to us to use the tools we were given. We are different, and some people don't like that. Some people didn't make time for our differences. All of the teachers have done their jobs, and they have helped us and given us second and even third chances. Thanks to these caring people who supported us, we have triumphed. The future is not certain, but if we work as hard as we did in the classroom, we will exceed and rise above the limitations previously set upon us. Thanks to these teachers and other staff at this school, we have a chance at a brighter future that includes college education and job opportunities. Food for thought that we may not have realized it, but with our success comes hope for others. Ever since we enrolled at the E Academy, others have enrolled. They also may not be a part of the curve or a form of normality of regular high school. They have come from all different schools and different grades, looking for help in the way they learn. It may not seem like it today, but all of us can grow up to do something great. Your destiny is your choice. In conclusion, do what you must to follow your dreams and live the best life you can have. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to be here. I'd like to start by thanking all the teachers, administration, and staff at the Sturgis Academy for all that they have done to build a program that has given the opportunity of education to many students. Thank you, Mrs. DeVries, Mrs. Gehring, Mr. Stradling, Mrs. Snyder, and all of the other staff and administrators that have worked to make this program a success. I don't think I've ever met a group of teachers and staff so dedicated to the success of their students, always going above and beyond to secure the futures for their students. I'm extremely thankful I was able to have my high school experience here at the Academy. I would now like to address my peers and fellow students. First off, congratulations on this accomplishment. Getting a high school diploma is not always easy, and whether you'll be going to college, a trade school, going into the workforce, or choosing a different path, having a high school diploma is almost certainly going to make your journey through life easier. I hope that all of you have had a fun and memorable experience through high school, and that you have learned skills necessary while achieving your dreams and aspirations. I have met some of the kindest, hardest working people here at the Academy, and I wish nothing but the best to all of you in your future endeavors. Tonight's a night to celebrate, to look back fondly over all the positive experiences you have had during your time at the Academy, and to leave any negative experiences you have had in the past. But it's not only a night to remember the past, but to look towards the future, to imagine your goals and to lay out plans using what you have learned and accomplishing your wildest dreams. I know that all of you are hard workers that will do anything necessary to achieve everything you put your minds to. Tonight is a night for the graduates of the class of 2017. Congratulations to you all, and thank you for the opportunity to speak here tonight.
At this time, we will begin the presentations of our diplomas for the class of 2017. Jesus Antonio Besserell Villaforte. Etzimba Garcia Cardiel. Sasha Kathleen Edmonston. Luis Castro Espinal. Jasmine Ann Davies. Mark Stephen Duffy. Austin Carver Dunlap. Ernesto Reyes Garcia. Emily Janet Gutierrez. Brandon Tate Andrew Jenks. Dylan Kane Johnson. Savannah Blue Jones. Raul Lopez Gonzalez. Talia Lozado. Jesus Daniel Luna Calderon. Jacob Dylan Merkel. Jace Michael Mobley. Brendan Michael Musa. Odessa Marie Nolan. Marco Antonio Orpezi. Colby Allen Overhaul. Klarissa Danae Parker. Ashley Nicole Pearson. Taylor Renee Pearson. Alexis Cheyenne Gorman. Carly Renee Schreiber. Hawk Anthony Silvers. Anayeli Soto Villafuerte. Luis Antonio Trinidad. Jose Villafuerte. Aaron Royce Waldron. Jacqueline Lee Winfrey. Congratulations to the class of 2017. With this, I want to share one last piece of knowledge as we set you on your path for your next journey. It comes from a book, The Wonderful Things You Will Be, by Emily Whitfield Martin. When I look at you and you look at me, I wonder what wonderful things you will be. When you were too small to tell me hello, I knew you were someone I wanted to know. For all of your tininess couldn't disguise a heart so enormous and wild and wise. This is the first time there's ever been you, so I wonder what wonderful things you will do. Will you stand up for good by saving the day, or play a song only you will know how to play? Will you tell a story that only you will know? Will you learn what it means to help things grow? Will you learn how to fly to find the best view, or take care of things much smaller than you? I know you will be kind and clever and bold, and the bigger your heart, the more it will hold. When the nights are black and when the days are gray, you will be brave and bright, no shadows can stay. Then you will discover that all there is to see, and you will become anyone that you'd like to be. And then I'll look at you, and you'll look at me, whoever you'll grow up to be. It's been a long journey for you to get here, and you should be very proud of every moment that you have accomplished. I'd like to thank you for being a part of our school, and thank you for all that you have done and taught us as a staff and as a district. So take this message and continue to be anybody that you would like to be. Please help me in congratulating the class of 2017 graduates. At this time, graduates, please grab your tassel. To signify your graduation and sense of accomplishment, we're going to shift your tassel from your right to your left. In conclusion, we'd like to invite all of the family and friends that have attended this evening and made this such a special event to our school building across the street. In the gym, we do have cake and punch for your family and friends to come and join with us. Congratulations. Please allow the students to be dismissed first. If you would just wait kindly so they can get through. They will be waiting outside in the foyer and in the parking lot. Thank you.